it's time for science. Okay, so we're going to be talking about objects that we see in the day sky and objects that we see in the night sky. So just like we do these lessons in class, I know you all remember because everyone shoots their hand up to click on the circles and the arrows. We are just going to do that on here today. All right, so before we start, I want you to think about some things that you see in the day sky. Right now, I'm thinking if I were to look outside, I would see some clouds, the sun, might see some birds. We're going to see what types of things we see in the day sky and then what we see at night. And there's sometimes when we see both. All right, here we go. Let's do play.
I'm Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
I'm flight director for the International Space Station. I talk with the astronauts daily to make sure their mission on the space station goes smoothly. I don't get to travel into space, but I do get to see the awesome pictures and videos of space that are taken from the space station. Do you want to see some videos from space? Tap the circles and let's take a look.
Man, that would be cool. All right, we're going to tap this first circle.
This video is of the moon at night. Have you ever seen the moon during the day? Sometimes, when it is really sunny, you can see the moon before the sun goes down.
I'm going to click the bottom one next, right here.
The International Space Station revolves around Earth. It isn't the only thing moving in space. Earth moves too. Really early in the morning, when you are still in bed, the sun rises. It does in space too. Isn't it beautiful? Have you ever seen the sunrise from where you live?
We're very lucky right now, but while we're learning from home, we could wake up in time to go outside and have a book with us, sit out front with mom and dad, our brother and sister, grandma, grandpa, and watch the sunrise and also watch the sunset. It's very beautiful. All right, we're ready to go next.
Welcome to the lesson, What is in the Day Sky? You're about to learn about the sun, clouds, and other objects you can see in the sky. In this lesson, the sky's the limit. The vocabulary words for this lesson are clouds, sky, and sun. Click each word to learn more about it.
All right, friends, what I would like for you to do right now is go and get a blank piece of paper, and we're going to write down the 3 vocabulary words. Clouds, right here, sky, and sun. I'm going to go get paper right now, and you do the same thing. Okay, I'm right back. Okay, I just found some old scratch paper. Doesn't matter what it is. And I'm going to write clouds, sun, and sky. And I'm going to number mine like 1, 2, 3. You do that right down too. Remember to look at the screen so you spell it correctly. All right, do you see mine? It's backwards on here because of the camera. I'll give you a couple more minutes to finish writing. I'll spell it for you. Clouds is C-L-O-U-D-S. Sun, you can sound that one out, S-U-N. And sky, S-K-Y. All right, let's hit the next arrow.
Earth spins around at just over 1,000 miles per hour. So why isn't everybody on Earth always dizzy from all this spinning? The Earth always moves at the same speed.
Right here it says, Earth spins like a top in space. Like the top that we spin on top of the table, but it never stops.
How can you tell whether it's day or night? You can take a look at the sky. So how does the day sky differ from the night sky? Click the play button to find out.
All right, here we go.
During the day, the sky is often light blue, and you can see things in the sky, like the sun and clouds. Click the play button to see what happens at night.
We'll see what happens at night.
When night falls, you can't see the sun anymore. Instead, the sky is dark, and you can often see stars.
All right, here we go to the next slide.
The appearance of the sky changes over the course of the day. The changes always follow the same pattern. Click the pictures to find out how the sky changes.
All right, the first picture we're going to pick is the one that's green and lighting up, and that is the morning.
Because Earth spins, the sun appears to rise in the morning. Never look directly at the sun. It can hurt your eyes.
All right, so first the sun starts to rise in the morning. We're going to see what the sun looks like during daytime.
The sun appears to move across the sky during the day. The sun's position helps us know about what time of day it is.
All right, so from the morning it starts low. The daytime it goes up, and we're going to see what happens in the evening.
Shadows are made when something blocks the sun's light. Shadows change position as the sun's position in the sky changes.
All right, so for the morning it started kind of low, rising up. The daytime it was at the top. Evening it starts to go down, and we're going to see what happens at the nighttime.
As the sun sets, night falls. The sun won't be seen again until morning.
All right, so here's what I would like for you to do. I want you to draw a big circle on your paper. Just like this. Okay? And then we're going to put the morning sun, the daytime sun, the evening, and the nighttime sun. So I'll show you 1 second. Let me show you what mine's going to look like. Okay. So first we're going to draw the morning sun. And it starts to rise and goes up to the top. Draw that now. Make my screen bigger. Okay. Hey. And then once it rises, it starts to go up to the top. And I drew the sun. That's it during the daytime. Really high up in the sky. Now we're going to draw an arrow pointing down because the sun's going to start to go down for the evening. Okay? See it? Did mine backwards again. Let me see if I can fix it. Hold on. I'm not used to having to do stuff backwards for you guys. Okay. Okay, so I have my big circle and I have the sun and the 4 different positions throughout the day. So for you guys, it's going to start right here and it's going to rise. On my arrow. So it's going to rise. Then After the daytime comes the evening, and the sun's going to start to set, and it's going to lower in the sky. All right, the evening is like the time when you are eating dinner. It's not completely dark out yet, but it's starting to get a little bit darker. You can tell nighttime is coming. And then once the sun sets, it's down here. And that is the nighttime. So it starts in the morning, all up to nighttime when we go to sleep. And then as we're sleeping, the sun's going down. And then right before we wake up, the sun starts to rise and it comes back up to the morning. All right, so right now, this is what you should have on your paper. This is where it starts, the morning, it rises, it goes down, and then it sets. And it happens again. Good job, friends. It was a little tricky. All right, let's go back and finish watching. Next.
Imagine looking out a window right now. What do you think you would see in the sky? It all depends on what time of day it is. Tap the pictures to learn more about the day sky.
What do you think is happening right here? Looks like somebody might be waking up from bed. She's stretching. So I think that would probably be the morning sun. Let's find out.
When the sun rises, so do we.
Yeah, when the sun is going up, we're rising up as well.
During most of the day.
All right, and then let's see what happens here. To me, it looks like, I don't know, it could be daytime, could be the evening when it's setting.
That the sun is the nearest star to Earth? On sunny days, we can see the sun. On what kind of days is the sun hidden? Cloudy and rainy days.
All right, we're going to see what the kids are doing here.
In the daytime, we can see. This lets us work, play, and discover the world around us. Sometimes we can use the light to make shadows. Even on sunny days, there are often clouds in the sky. Clouds help keep us cool. Have you ever seen the shadows of clouds move across the ground?
I like looking up at the clouds, especially when they're the white fluffy ones. It's always fun to imagine what they might be. And it's important to know, friends, that even if you can't see the sun on cloudy and rainy days, the sun is still out, just the clouds that are blocking them.
Look at these pictures. Can you pick the pictures that show things we see in the day sky?
What do you think? What are the things that you see during the day? Do we see the moon during the day? Not really. Do we use a telescope to look at the stars during the day? No. Do we see the sun and clouds and the blue sky? Yeah, just like this one.
Right. This shows the sun shining high in the sky and the clouds. Great work. This shows the sun and clouds. You got it. We can see the sun in the day sky. It is easier to see clouds in the day sky than in the night sky. The stars and the moon shown here are in the night sky. You've learned a lot about the day sky. Before we finish, let's take a look at the main points you covered. The sun rises in the morning and you get out of bed. It seems to move across the sky during the day. During the day, you work and play. Clouds and shadows can be seen during the day. Sometimes you can see your own shadow or the shadows other things make. Now that you've finished this lesson, if you wish, you can go back and review any part of the lesson again.
Alrighty, that is all for today, friends. If you go outside today, I would like you to look around and see what are some of the things that you see during the day sky. All right. See you later.